his life. That is doing good to others. And the Confucius, is accepted as the wisest of the philosophers. He says, if there is righteousness in the heart, essence of all religion, spirituality is this, ultimately. Whether you go to church, temple, mosque, gurudwara, or you don't go at all, or you don't believe in anything, if you follow this, that's good enough. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. If there be order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. He says, that's all, you have to do it, nothing else. But why there is so much of ego? And most of our problems are because of ego. Ego, greed. What happens in Libya, Afghanistan, anywhere else you can trace it to either an individual or a group of people's ego and greed, jealousy, of course, or religious fanaticism. I told you there is no scope for fanaticism because all the religions are equally valid. These religions came into being at different points of time and different places, depending upon the historical necessity. Some great master came representing the divine and show the correct path to the people. Now, greed and ego, what is there to be greed and ego? All our lifetimes are short. As it said, death, one day you are going to face death in any case. Of course, that is not to be feared. As they say, like the birth, death is also another process. We have to be mature enough to welcome it. It gave you shock for the time being, but ultimately everyone has to go. That's for restoration of life or innovation of life, or for the soul, for the journey, depending upon your belief. Whether you believe it or not, it is going to happen to us. Very short time. Even if you are healthy, even then, the maximum life, normally an average life, is 100 years maybe. Japan, they say the largest number of long living people are there, 130, 125 and all that. Say about 100 years you take it. What is 100 years? If you see the time factor, millions and millions, we don't know where it started. We don't know how long it will go on. 100 years is like a second. The time clock, it is just like a second. And what is that? It's so transient, uncertain. What is there for us to be so greedy and feel powerful and arrogant? Everybody has to like a fly. The time is like this. And what are you? You are nothing. You are like a minutest. If you see the universe is so big, what's a human being? Even with the most microscopic, you will not be seen somewhere from the space. So what is there to be for us to be arrogant? What is there for arrogant to be greed? Why want rob what that is belong to others? Why the need for to be corrupt? So much, this country is full of scams today. I want to ask this question, how long are you going to live, each one of you? Why do you want to create illegal wealth, corrupt money for your 7 generations, children, grandchildren and all that? Too much of money, undeserved money, that too looted money will ruin the children. Their children will think there is no need for them to do anything in life, because somebody has looted the nation and kept for them. And you see naturally the law of nature, invariably the children or grandchildren suffer a lot. That's why wise men like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, the richest people in the world, they are the richest in the world, but they don't want to keep more than 10% of their wealth to their children. 90%, they continue to earn even today. They earn, they give it to the less fortunate people, deserving people, not only in their own country, anywhere in the planet. They don't belong to the religion, they don't belong to the color. They say anybody, any human being on the planet who is suffering must be helped, whether it's for AIDS or feeding or education. See, that type of thoughts come to such people. They are the people, I call them the most spiritual people. They may not become great bridge masters, but see the largeness of the heart. They say, too much of money in the hands of